This is Troy, and I'm here going to interview Elise Hodges, also a member here on the India CAP, and asking the same question we asked Jackie. What has been your favorite site visit so far, and why? Here you go, Elise.
Thank you, Troy. So, certainly my favorite visit so far has been to Dharavi. Now, Dharavi is the largest slum in all of Asia, and it's roughly the size of 0.6 miles, a little bit less than that, and there's nearly 1 billion people who live in this tiny, tiny area. And so going into Dharavi, I had no idea what to expect. I just can't imagine that many people living in such a small area and there being any sort of hope. And yet on our way, we met our tour guides, and all of our tour guides were people who had been born and raised in Dharavi itself, and we're now pursuing degrees like engineering and pharmacy. So we got to see this little bit of a glimpse of hope even before entering the Dharavi district, just in that here are some people who are certainly success stories in that they're now getting up for education and being able to move on. So we go into Dharavi, and I was just amazed that the entire thing is just this huge bustling industry, busy marketplaces. There's so many houses crammed together, but every single one of them has an industry that goes on underneath it, and they all interact with each other, and it's just like it was sort of like a beehive or something, with everybody knowing their part and playing that part and making this city happen. And it was just beautiful despite anything that you might think. It was beautiful to see how something could come together even in immense poverty, that there was actually a good bit of hope, and you could see how people could rise out of that. A good 80% of people who live in Dharavi who are eligible for education actually take that. Everybody is about bettering themselves and bettering their families and putting their community first.
Thanks, Elise.